WA6AJ, WA6AJ, A6S.
Okay, all you bozos. K6MYC pointing south to Lake Isabella and Bakersfield. K6MYC Bozo Net 2 meters.
W6BBS72.
Oh, good evening.
Kilo Golf 6, Charlie Echo Fox, number 982.
KJ6TYO 1009.
We hear you guys. Hang on a second.
Label 6 Sugar, 800.
In 1009, right? Is that you in there, Ron?
Yes, that was me. KJ6TYO 1009.
Okay, and we've got, at the head of the list, we've got John in here. John already checked in 711. I'm just getting Judy up to speed here, so don't worry about it. Pointing south, looking for maybe even KC5DTU, but I'm not sure he's home, or maybe he's visiting a relative for the Thanksgiving Day weekend, so to speak. Good evening, Bill.
Good evening to you. Just sitting here. I don't know where Mike is. He's probably getting all his kids have showed up, so he's probably busy. Back to you there, Mikey. Over.
Yeah, we're just still getting our paperwork ready here.
Hey, Mike,
KE6VON 1040.
Okay, 1040. Good evening, Adam. How are you doing? Are you ready for tomorrow?
Hey, good evening there, Mike. No, we're actually not going to do anything. We're just going to treat it as a normal day. Wife didn't want to get into the cooking or anything. We're not going to any family. We're not having any family over. So, and then Friday morning we're heading out of state for a couple days.
Oh, okay. Very good.
And just update, I have not done any more on the splitter. My knee was jacked up and I was having a hard time getting up and down last week, so I've just been working on stuff where I'm standing at my bench.
No, I understand. I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully knee feels better. We wouldn't have any time to do any splitting right now anyway.
Good. I don't feel so guilty then. Yeah, I don't know what I did to it. A couple weeks ago, I was up on the roof cleaning the roof off and the gutters, and when I came off, man, that night I had a hard time walking on it, and I've been trying to get it back, and I think this week it's finally starting to feel better.
Yeah, okay. I wish I should suggest something, but what I could suggest is long-term stuff. Nothing's going to help you other than ibuprofen on a shortfall, over.
Oh, yeah. No, this is my bad knee anyways. This is the one I've been dealing with from my injury from my car accident back in 22. So it's, I have a feeling one of these days it's probably going to require surgery. I'm just trying to hold off.
Okay, well, we're still looking south and okay on your knee. Hopefully, yeah. How bad was it injured in the car accident? You didn't have a knee replacement, but did it get cartilage damage and stuff?
It was a tear behind the patella. I can't remember what the muscle was, but it was torn. And let me turn that down. I sprained it and had a tear. And then I was hiking on it for about a month and a half, and I was like, okay, this is not good. I got to figure something out, because I was popping painkillers like candy, and I finally got the MRI, and that's what it showed. So that's why I went into the position I'm currently in, stepped off the hand crew, went to the command center to kind of heal up, but it's healed up a lot better, but still gives me issues. Over.
Yeah, okay. But you're able to perform your fireman duties?
Do the best that I can. Ask me to throw 100 pounds on my back and scurry up a mountain, might not happen.
Okay. But they haven't kicked you off the team yet, huh?
No, that's why I'm in the command center these days anyway, so it's less strenuous and it's more of a desk job.
Oh, okay. Find some place where you can be useful. All right, very good. Yeah, well, where are you going for your little vacation?
Flagstaff, Arizona.
Oh, okay, you got friends down there or relatives?
No, the wife has booked some holiday train trip or something like that. It's like a 4-hour train ride. I don't know all the details of it, but we're going for that.
Okay, Judy's been down through there. She said you'll love it.
Oh, very good. Yeah, it sounds like fun.
If you can, get down to Sedona. It's about I don't know what it is, 20, 30 miles south of Flagstaff.
Nah, copy that. Yeah, I love Sedona. I've been there before. I've been to Flagstaff before. So this is, it's been quite a few years, but yeah, that whole area is beautiful. That's another area I could totally retire to.
Well, yeah, you may have to work 6 jobs to retire in Sedona. We were looking at the real estate stuff on a real estate show lately, and most of the stuff down there is $1 to $6 million.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be retiring there, but Flagstaff area I like, but I don't know. We'll see. When I get closer, I'll start looking around better, though. So Montana's still high on my list, but we'll see. So still ways off. Anyway, alrighty, I'll clear off, and I'll let you know, hopefully in the next week I'll be off, so I'll try to get some done on that thing, and I'll let you know. 73s, happy Thanksgiving, KE6VON.
Okay, I don't know if you contacted the plant about the little pieces of metal you need, have you?
I have not. I actually sourced some metal from work, and I got some others that I'm going to source up. I actually kind of came up with an idea for remounting the base on this thing.
Oh, okay. Well, you tell me if you need something.
Yep, will do. Right now, I think we're going to be good.
Okay, very good. All right, let's carry on here. We got anybody else? Let me go down the list here. 711, he checked in early. 72, Frank, we thought we'd see you today, but we didn't. You got tangled up in something?
I can't hardly talk. I spent the day in bed. I'm just checking in and running the Bozo stream for you, and then back to bed. Over.
Oh boy. boy. When did that start?
Anybody copy?
I woke up this morning.
Bozo Net.
What the heck do you have now? Is that a cold or just something more than a cold?
It's just like a bad cold.
Bummer. Yeah, Judy said take care, stay warm, and drink a lot of fluids. Typical stuff. Take aspirin and call me in the morning. All right. Take care. And you can stop the stream if you want. I don't think it's terribly important tonight. If you don't feel up to it, go on ahead, get in the house. You don't have to do the stream. It's not crisis. And Aaron may be able to do it as well. I don't know. He thought he might be able to do it from where he's going to be on Sunset Beach there, over.
Negative. I am doing the stream, and it's already up and running. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. W6BBS.
All righty. Very good. All right. So W6BBS, and we got 800 Bill, and we don't know where Mike is, but Mike may be busy with company. We've got lots of company. In fact, we may be joined here in a few minutes by my other grandson, Kenny, K6KJS, who he's on the list with Bluetooth, YouTube, I should say. YouTube informs him every day on the net day at 7 o'clock that it's half an hour before Bozo Net time. You better get ready, over. Anyway. He got a kick out of that. So they may be out, but he's got 2 kids that he's helping his wife help, probably getting ready to put them down, and maybe they'll wander out here after a bit. Anyway, all my son Kenny's kids are here. Kenny Jr., the one I just spoke of, K6KJS, his brother Ryan, and his sister Rachel and her husband. They're all here. And that's about the end of the crowd that we're going to get tonight. We had pizza for dinner. That was good. Matt brought home some pre-made pizzas. All we had to do is shake and bake, put them in the oven, bake them, and eat them. Boy, that was good. They were stuffed, too. I've never had a stuffed pizza, but it was very nice. I like it because it's juicier. Anyway, that was good. So we've had a pretty good evening here so far. A little noisy, but we're used to that. We're getting used to it again. Had a dog fight already. About 4 or 5 dogs here. All Queensland. They're all semi-related, but they still don't get along with each other sometimes when they haven't seen each other for months. Anyway, we got that under control. The cats are nowhere to be found. I heard a cat. I heard one meow. It was probably from Abby, but I haven't seen him. Oh, Blackie's in the office in the other shack. Okay. Oh, let's see who else we have before we go over to Atascadero. K6MYC Bozo Net beaming toward Lake Isabella and Bakersfield.
KK6 ZKE 704.
Oh, good evening, Terry. And what do you have planned for tomorrow?
Well, I'll be heading over to W6OWL Shindig, Larry.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was having a widget. How many people does he expect over there? I think I went to one of those one year.
Yeah, I don't know how many people are going to be there. It's usually maybe 6, 7 or so. I don't know.
I'm making the trip up there. I was running down the
Okay, very good. Well, tell Larry and everybody, Patty, give them our best wishes for Thanksgiving. Please do that. Please pass that on. And hopefully you have an enjoyable time. They always put on. We had a nice dinner there with them one time. Now, I can't remember, but I think it was just shortly after Myrna had passed away, so I think I was sitting alone at the table. Alone with respect to no wife sitting next to me anyway. Okay. But anyway, good to hear you. And there will be no net tomorrow night. You don't check into the 432 net anyway, but no net on Thursday night, no net on Thanksgiving night here. So there you go. Thanks for checking in here, Terry, as always. KK6 ZKE 704, K6MYC for your final.
Yeah, you guys have a real good Thanksgiving too, KK6 ZKE.
Okay, all 35 or 40 of us, huh? We should have quite a gang here tomorrow. Boy, it's going to be full house. Well, we're ready, and the weather's supposed to be really nice, supposed to be sunny. It's supposed to be 60 degrees and sunny, so we'll take it. It was not bad today. It was sunny intermittently and almost shirt-sleeve weather. It was for the folks that came down from Idaho. They said, this is like sunshine summer for us. Okay. Coors had one more time for the Valley. Anybody else in the Valley? K6VBE, WB6JNP, KM6HK, KM6SRR is gone out of town, so we won't get him.
982's here.
982, I didn't forget you. I got you logged in, but I forgot to pass it up to you. Daryl, take one and tell us how you're doing and what you got planned for the big day tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to put a roast on the barbecue, cooked indirectly and nice and slow. And we have a guest coming over, and it's just going to be 3 of us. That's about it.
Okay, you can multiply that by 10 and a half, and we'll be about the same size crowd here, 35 or 40. We're going to have a gang. I got 3 turkeys brewing right now. They'll be starting cooking tonight, I imagine. Matt's going to put them on just before he goes to bed, I would imagine, because we're going to eat early. I think we're going to eat around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so everybody that's old and haggard with bad eyes can get home before it gets dark. Well, anyway, that's our plan.
Seems reasonable to me. I can remember that when it was like that when I was little, and the old folks always went home first.
Yeah, there you go. All right, good evening to you, Daryl, and we'll see you Sunday night, perhaps, here. Have a good one. Enjoy, and we should have a nice rain-free next 3 or 4 days. KG6 Charlie Echo Fox, K6 MYC clear. And QRZ South for anybody else, K6 MYC. How about LA?
That's my bad.
86 QUI, a little late.
2 voices. Was that you, John?
I'm going to my daughter's,
Whiskey 6, Quebec, Uniform, India, Tascadero.
Oh, okay. Off the side of the beam, W6QUI. I'll pick you up. I won't move the antenna because I had a LA station call. We'll try to give them a couple of points here. Good evening to you, Ron. And I'm sorry I missed you on 1296 yesterday. You were on there, but I couldn't hear a trace. In fact, I couldn't even hear Bill when he was pointed your way. But thanks for checking in on 1296, Bill. Ron. KW6QUI, Tascadero, K6MYC, and the Bozo Net, over.
Okay, very good. Good evening to you, Mike. 10:55 here. Yeah, we're planning a real small family get-together tomorrow, so I hope everybody has a nice Thanksgiving. Sounds like you're having a big crowd there. Wow. Gonna have to bus them in, I think. Anyway, I'll let you carry on. I think you may have turned this way already, but I got up here a little late tonight, so I'm glad you heard me. Look for you Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday. K6MYC, W6QUI.
Okay, very good, Ron. 10:55, we got you. And we are going to have a big crew in here tomorrow. Hopefully you have a good one. One of these days we'll be excited to hear Eric and perhaps Bill popping in here again. I thought maybe we would hear Bill tonight because it's a vacation now. If he doesn't have to work, maybe. I don't know what his job is, but boy, he's busy all the time. Let me just take a standby. KB6WRW, I think, is the call over there, Bill. And KN6EIV, K6MYC. Either one of you guys around?
Yeah, go ahead again, Bill.
Okay, you're very light for me tonight, Bill, so maybe Ron can do it. Give me your Bozo number 3 or 4 times. If I don't get it, Ron, you can pass it on, okay?
So number 1052 and 52.
1052 052. We got it. That was at you. That was a good signal that time, Bill. Thank you. Go ahead.
Over.
Boy, you're just up and down. You came up real strong and then went right away again. Anyway, great to hear you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, and have a good one. Thank you very, very much for checking in. I thought I might have a chance of hearing you on this vacation day, so to speak, here. 73's Bill, KB6WRW, K6MYC. Thank you. You may not be hearing all of me either, Ron, so you might just tell him thanks again and happy Thanksgiving for me. Over.
Yeah, okay, I don't know if he heard you. Yeah, apparently he's having trouble hearing you too. Anyway, Mike wished you a happy Thanksgiving and all that stuff. Bill, over. Yeah, that's weird. You guys don't have a good path. That kind of surprises me. Okay. Well, anyway, you have a good Thanksgiving too, Bill. So we'll see you next month, I guess. Oh, that's right. You won't be at the dinner, will you, in December? So I guess we'll see you in January.
Roger. We'll see you in January.
Oh, very good. Okay. Very good. Okay, I think Frank called me. Stand by a second, Mike. W6BBS, W6QUI.
Good evening, Ron. Yeah, I was just trying to relay a little bit in there. I got a sore throat. I'm not talking too much, but yeah, you and Ron are both loud up here, or WRW. I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. But anyways, yeah, you guys are both 20 over up in course called W6QUI, W6BBS.
Oh, well, take care of that sore throat. I had that problem last week. Apparently there's something going around. I hope you didn't get part of what I had, but at least it went away in about a week and everything was back to normal. So anyway, have a nice Thanksgiving. And yeah, that was Bill in Paso Robles, the other station there. Okay, well, let the net continue, and we'll see whoever Sunday, W6QUI.
Okay, 73 Bill. 73 Ron, and 73 is you, Bill. Bill comes up above the noise from time to time, but we must have some blockage to Bill. And sometimes he's quite good in here. Other times, like tonight, it's really massive QSB. He can be up and down by 20 dB here. Thank you for the relay, Frank. Okay, 73 W6QUI, K6MYC, going on up to Santa Cruz. Here we go.
Yeah, 73.
QRZ, the station in Nevada, you're 5 and 3, 53, Able 6 Sugar,
And that's
6 Sierra, over.
KD6BQ, KD6BQ 249, calling W6QUI.
W6 ISO.
I hear you, Dennis. Stand by.
Roger.
Okay. A little bit past where I wanted to be here, but let me go back just a tad to right about there. KW6 Sugar, KW6S, Tom, K6MYC, over. KW6S, KW6 Sugar, K6MYC. Boy, he thought he'd be in here tonight. How about Alpha Foxtrot 6 United? How about you, Lee? AF6 United, AF6U, K6MYC. KW6 Sugar, AF6 United, K6MYC. Either one of you guys in there tonight? I hear somebody else. Who was that? Okay, give me a little more chatter, Jim. I am a little bit shy of getting to you there. WB6JNN 285. Go ahead.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, I'm in the shack, but it's a little cool, so I'm not going to stay in here. But anyway, you come in S9, so no problem. K6MYC, WB6JNN.
Yeah, good. You're booming, Jim. WB6JNN 285, K6MYC, and good evening to you. By the way, we had a fellow last night, or I guess it was on 40 meters. K9TAZ, he's also a Bozo member, but he's collecting a bunch of old material, and lo and behold, he found a multi 2700, a multi 2700 for I think $200 or $300, so he couldn't pass it up. So he bought one. He's got a whole bunch of old antique equipment like that. But I said if he ever had any problem, you might be able to help him stumble through it, because you worked on him for quite a bit of time when you were with us at there at KLM. The old multi 2700, 10 meters receive and 2 meters sideband and all mode, over. He bought it so he could use it on AM, believe it or not.
Okay, very good. Yeah, well, I don't think any of those parts are really that readily available anymore, Mike. WB6JNN.
What's not available anymore? The manual?
Well, that and parts.
Oh yeah, well I know it's a discrete radio. I told him everything in it was discrete. So you might be able to substitute some parts, but chances are he'll just keep it and use it for AM. He's got a net. He likes to check in on 2 meters. There's a 2 meter AM net of all things. He's tried 2 or 3 different radios that supposedly do AM, but the multi 2700 apparently has very nice sounding AM, very nicely done, over.
Oh yeah. So a lot of the newer radios, the AM part doesn't work very well, but I think in those days they had a lot better AM stuff in there. Okay, very good. WB6JNN.
How are you doing for your Thanksgiving? You got your daughter coming over, or who are you going to have with you?
Oh, she lives here. She's teaching at West Valley College. And yeah, we have my son coming in on airplane tomorrow afternoon, picking up a pre-cooked meal to heat up, and have a couple of pies we'll also cook, and so forth, but only about 4 of us, so, well, 5 of us with my son here.
Yeah, well, I understand with the XYL on your side, a little bit under the weather there, so you're keeping it small, but that's good. At least you get a few that you don't see all that often. Fine on your daughter. I didn't know she was teaching at West Valley. You might have told me that. I know she was teaching over in Japan or China for a while, but she's back over here and found a local job, which is probably a little bit more stable. Okay, good to hear you, Jim. Big signal. For the most part, a little bit of fading, but never went into the noise at all. So good to hear you. We missed you last night on 1296. We did not hear you. Hopefully you were not there. Otherwise, I'd be disappointed if you were there and I didn't hear you, over.
I wasn't there till late. I could hear you guys on the internet, but you weren't aimed this way at all. It was about 8:20 or something that I finally said, uh-oh. I got interested in something on the TV, I think, and I just let the time slip away. WDB6JNN.
Yeah, probably would not have been aimed at you at that hour. We were probably already pretty much done by that time, and I had probably come back to the Bay Area. I did come back to the Bay Area for late checks and missed, and we did get one more check-in. I can't remember who it was that checked in late, but they did. I was surprised. Somebody I hadn't heard from for some time. So we were there twice, and but somehow we missed you. Anyway, we'll catch you next week, Jim. And of course, there is no net tomorrow night, no net on Thursday night tomorrow. 7-3, and thanks for checking in here, Jim. Try to have a good Thanksgiving with the family, your daughter and your son coming in. That sounds good. WB6JNN, East San Jose, K6MYC. Bozo Net, 2 meters, Bay Area.
AB6SR 807.
Okay. Boy, you're weak. Holy cow, are you awake? Maybe because I haven't moved up your way. I should be there. Should be pointed right at you. AB6 Sugar Radio, A807. Good evening, Stan. And how are your plans coming out? You're going to have people there, or are you going somewhere?
Yeah, we're going to a friend's place. They invited us. We were there last year, so we'll be there again tomorrow. Miss John, am I a bit weak tonight?
Yeah, you're quite a bit weak tonight, over.
Maybe the antenna's in the wrong direction. I'm not sure. I haven't been out today except when we went walking in the morning.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I'm copying you. You're just way down from your normal crushing signal. No worries. We got you. And
Monday night, because I bought a electric throw blanket here and draped it over me. I was asleep within 20 minutes. that was Monday. Oh, we had half an inch of rain on Monday. I think Jim BQL said we'd have a few hundreds, but here in Los Gatos we had another half an inch, so that's 2 3/8 inch so far in the last month or so. So wish you all there very happy Thanksgiving. I think you've got a big crew, 35 to 40 tomorrow, so everybody should be happy. That's going to be a busy afternoon for you. So not much else from here. Sorry I'm so weak tonight. K6MYC, AB6SR.
Well, you're Q5. That's the main thing, Stan. AB6SR, K6MYC. Well, we're ahead of you for rain. We got 2 inches on Monday. Overnight, it started just before dusk. Just before dusk, and it rained all night off and on. And at the end of the night, we had 2 more inches. So from the 1st of May to now, we have 3 inches. We got 1 rain the previous Friday, a week ago Friday, and last Friday, I should say, and then on Monday, on Friday we got 1 inch exactly. It drizzled off and on a little bit through the weekend, but nothing that made anything move on the rain gauge. But by the time we woke up on Monday morning, it was 3 inches in the rain gauge. So it rained wonderfully all night. So we're pleased about that. You go 7-3. Stay warm and enjoy your holiday. We will not see you tomorrow night on 432. There's no net. I will look for you on Sunday night. Thank you, Stan. AB6SR for your final, K6MYC.
Yeah, okay, Mike. We'll talk to you again on Sunday. And glad you got 2 inches of rain on Monday. That was wonderful for you. Must have filled the wheelbarrow up. Okay. Have a good evening to you both. K6MYC, AB6SR 807 clear. Wish you happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I got 4 inches in my wheelbarrow. I haven't dumped it. I left it because I was anxious to see how it measured up. And so 4 inches in the wheelbarrow equated to 2 inches in the rain gauge. So much for that. See you later. Have a good one. K6MYC clear and standing by for other check-ins in the Bay Area. Bozo Net, 2 meters.
W6PQL.
WB6GGY, Bozo 884.
Okay, I hear you, Phil. Stand by a second. We'll be more in your direction. I think you're hearing me sort of on the backscatter path at the moment. WB6GGY, hang on, just stand by. I got your 884. We're checked in, but we'll be up your way in just a minute. W6PQL 1296, how are you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Well, quiet day over here. Not much happening. Nice and clear, though. Probably going to be that way tomorrow, too, so you should have a good day for your get-together up there, Mike. I'm in and out. K6MYC, W6PQL. Bye-bye.
You can't be in and out. That's not your number. 711 has already checked in, so the in and out guy has already checked in and out. That's John, K6MI, in and out, he says.
Oh, I don't get that one. I guess I'll have to think about it a while.
Okay. Well, we got a lot of our group in already. I think we've got about 10 or 15 here now. And the other half will come in tomorrow, maybe about 12 here at the moment. But it sounds like 20 when they all get going and the dogs get fighting. Got 5 dogs and already had a dog fight, so we're running par for the course here. Hi. 7-3, Jim. Have a good one. W6PQL, K6MYC, clear and looking for the other station. Hang on a second, Phil. We'll be with you in a minute, and maybe you can hook up. We'll get you hooked up with Bill, KO6KD, here in just a couple of minutes. Anybody else in the Bay Area, please? K6MYC. How about you, Ed? Okay, I don't hear Ed. KB6 Whiskey, Foxtrot Charlie. How about you, Mike? F62CH. How about you, Jimmy? K6 Victor, Victor Papa. How about you, Vlad? Okay, boy, we're a little on the skinny side in the Bay Area. Actually, Course Gold's ahead of you, and they're skinny as well. Got 1 or 2 out of town, but we're still ahead of you in Course Gold, for heaven's sakes. One more call for the Bay Area, K6MYC Bozo Net, 2 meters, please. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go over to get N6RO. N6RO, N6 Radio, Oscar, K6MYC, Ken. Well, I don't hear Ken. Other Ken's missing too. WA60YB hasn't checked in either. He's probably got a house full of company there. N6 Radio Oscar, I don't think you've got anything going tonight. You may be just pooped out from the weekend. N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC. Maybe he's got a Zoom meeting or something. All right, we'll move on. Anybody else? Anybody in Clear Lake here? K6MYC Bozo Net. Clear Lake?
WB6ISO.
Okay, we might as well get you, Dennis. Let me get up your way just a tad more here. There we go. That should be pretty close. WB6ISO, what do you have there?
I think it's close enough, and a very, very pleasant good evening to you, and good evening to Judy. And before things are too much out of hand, I want to wish you both a very nice Thanksgiving. Try not to eat too much of that pumpkin pie, over.
I don't think the pumpkin pie is in any danger. It's not one of my favorites, but I do usually have a piece, but it's not going to...
It's the whipped cream on top that gets me.
Oh, it's the whipped cream that gets to Judy, okay. Do you have any relays tonight, Dennis?
Why, yeah, you know I got some relays, and Judy, yeah, I'm with you. I can't pass up a good pumpkin pie. Do you normally put your pie in the microwave and heat it up just a little bit before you put the stuff on it there, Judy?
No. No.
No, okay. All righty, well, anyway, yeah, let me give you a little bit of a rundown what we got here for the check-ins. And are you all ready?
She's ready.
Okay. Of course, we have some of the regular ones. The number 160336, and we got number 782 break.
Go ahead.
849 132 233 break.
We got it.
1063. Now, let me ask you real quick. Do you know who 1063 is?
1063.
Yeah.
Is that Jack, K9 Tango Alpha Zulu?
That would be him. Yeah, I just talked to him a little while ago. Yeah, he mentioned that you were talking to him, I think, on 40 meters or whatever. But yeah, anyway, yeah. And his wife, 1064. I don't know what her call is right offhand. Maybe you do. But anyway, he said 1063 and 1064. Okay. And I think, let me double check here. Yep, I believe that's all we got. Yep, that's it. I did talk to Richard, KD6BQ earlier, and over there in Nevada, and wish them all a nice Thanksgiving over there. So anyway, that is kind of the rundown here, and other than that, I'm Bozo 86.
Okay, very good. We got it, and we did have Richard checked in earlier. I heard him working. He was calling W6QUI in Atascadero, so he had some nice propagation down to Ron down there, all the way down in Atascadero, Charlie Mike 95.
Yeah, no, I had extremely good conditions over there, and we got a rock on the mountain up there that we painted red, and we just bounced off of it, and we got signals 10, 15, 20 over S9, just continuous pipeline over there, and also to Mr. Stan, K7SUN. You know him, right?
Oh yeah, he checks in. He's in the wintertime. He checks in quite regularly, and he's always got a good signal from Fallon.
Yeah, they do a good job. They do a really good job over there. Alrighty, well, that's all I got for you. And again, I know that you're not going to have any net for tomorrow night on 432. So anybody listening to me, there's no net tomorrow night.
Thank you for passing that on again, Dennis. I'm sure we'll get somebody that doesn't get the word, but that's okay. I may, since it's in the house, I may monitor the frequency and make a little noise in various directions, but we will not have a stream up, so that may be a clue if anybody is looking for the stream. But I'll keep an ear out, so we get any stragglers come through, I'll let them know what has happened and why we don't have a net. But again, I don't know how busy I'm going to be at 7:30 to 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We're going to eat early. We'll be eating at 2 or 3 in the afternoon to get some of the people through with their food and then sent home before their poor old aged eyes can't see the road anymore before it gets dark. So there you are. Anyway, good evening to you, Dennis. Thanks so much, and I'll take a look for Bill right now. And we've got Phil, WB6GGY, standing by also, and we're going to try and get them together. And I'm also going to look for Redding. I did hear Redding in here the other day on Monday. We heard a good signal from Redding on 6 meters, so that was good. 7-3, Dennis, and you have a great Thanksgiving yourself there. WB6ISO, K6MYC.
Okay, very, very good there, Mike. Do appreciate it. And do me a favor, when you talk to the boys up there in the Redding area, do give them my very, very best, and wish them a very, very nice Thanksgiving as well. I do appreciate if you do that for me. And incidentally, your signal tonight is terrific, 59 plus, I don't know, 2030 over S9, so very, very good conditions. 73, see you, take care. Judy, try to keep him under control, not need too much. Oh, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, and thank you for your wishes, and we wish you the same.
Okay. Now let's see. Bill, are you in here? KO6KD or KJ6KFB, either one?
KJ6 Dennis, I'm having a hard time hearing you. You faded completely out on me. You were
an S9 Plus, but then you faded completely out on me. So I'm not sure what the deal is here, other than the band is just shifting around. But I'll try the KO6KD776 checking in. Hello, Dennis. I'd like to talk to you after the netter at some point and get some more information. So perhaps maybe you can come up on either 535 or I'll catch you on 215, whatever. But at any rate, that's it. Good evening. Nice talking to you this morning, and I'll give it back to you, Mike, if you're able to copy me at all.
Bill, I'll catch you on 215, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay, and he's checking in there, Mike. That's 776. He said your signal's up and down a little bit on him. Over.
I got Bill in here like a rock.
Okay. Yeah, I'll catch you on 215 there, Bill, when you get done. WB6 ISO.
All right, thanks, Dennis. Yeah, now you're back up to the way you were, Mike. I don't know, it's just weird. It's like you just slowly went to the edge of the desk and fell off. But now you're right back where you were. Big signal, nice and loud.
Okay, very good. You're loud.
WB6GGY. Copy there, Bill.
Bill, are you copying GGY?
Yeah, I don't. Does he have his antenna pointed this direction?
He is pointed at you. Why don't you go off and grab him? Maybe. Do you guys want to go down 10, Bill? Phil, do you want to go down 10? Over.
Roger. Down 10. WB6GGY.
Okay, he's going to go down 10. Bill, I'm sure you can hook up if you point right for him there. Over.
Shitty down 10.
All right, see you later. We'll catch you tomorrow morning probably for a few minutes, very quickly.
Roger.
Roger.
Okay. And let's see, KJ6KFB. Darren, are you in here? Oh, no Darren at the moment. All right, let me shoot for Reading.
AJ6QF.
AJ6 Queen Lima, Alpha Julia 6 Queen Lima. Give Judy your number, George.
Yeah, good evening, Judy and Mike. Number is 1031. Over.
Yeah, very good. Good to hear you. We've been kind of missing you for the last week or so. Hopefully you're okay up there. And the XY is doing as best she can. But great to hear you, and we want to wish you a very, very good and happy Thanksgiving there, over.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was at my wife's place at the care home a lot, so I can't always come. But yeah, same to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and Judy. Mike, if you have a minute, I have one question. Do you know Tashian Towers south of Fresno?
Tashian, that's Tashian. Yes, we know Tashian Towers. We've done some work with them. They're good. He's a spin-off of Triax. He was the one that designed all the Triax towers, over.
Oh, great. Okay, yeah, because a friend of mine, K6NF Carol, she needs a tower on a residential building, and it's kind of complicated. So then we'll talk to them then. Yeah, thank you, Mike.
Yeah, Tashian Towers. The other one would be you can work with U.S. Towers also. U.S. Towers may have a bigger selection of sizes and types, but they may be a tiny bit more expensive, but everybody's expensive these days. There's no way around that one. But Tashian's good, and he is in Selma near Fresno here, so there you go. We've known Tashian and done work with him over the years. Good, solid, good engineer, over.
Yeah, that's great to know, Mike. That's great to know, because they would need some engineering support, so I suggested to them they should work with a local company, and that is, it's in Berkeley, so that's just very close, over.
Well, yeah, it's close in terms of tower manufacturers. Yes, you're right about that. There's not a lot of tower manufacturers. Two of them just happen to be down in this area. One's in what used to be Visalia. They went out east just a little bit to a smaller town, but they're in the Visalia area. That's U.S. Towers. And that used to be Triax, or Tristau, I should say. U.S. Towers used to be Tristau Towers, and Tashian Towers used to be Triax, over.
Yes, and I just wanted to suggest something to them where they can actually get support, and somebody that knows California, because it's a high wind load area and all that stuff. It's complicated, but I'll let them take care of it, and they probably can drive there and talk to the guys. Over.
Yes, okay. Probably a good idea if they can set up an appointment. I don't know how complicated your friend's setup is there. But if we can help you further, as long as you're going to drive down this far, you might well have him stop at the M² plant. We've had relationships with both U.S. Towers and Tation, so if you have any stumbling blocks or so on, you could stop and see Lee, my purchasing agent at M², and he may also suggest an antenna or two. Hi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They need a shortwave antenna, HF antenna on top of a residential building that's still to be built, and it's complicated. But yeah, that's what I told them, that M² Systems is there as well, so it's all in one area. It will be very good to have that. Okay, Mike, but I don't want to hold you up. You want to still do Reading, and probably don't want to get too late today. Back to you, Mike. AJ6QF.
Yeah, we've got company in the house, and so we want to get done here. It's also colder in here than it is in the house. We've got a nice big fireplace going in the house, so we're going to wrap this up pretty quickly here. Let me see if we can get to Reading here.
KR6MR.
Oh, well, let me get you, John. And let me peek on you, KR6MR759. Make a transmission. That'll get me about right for Reading. Over.
Yeah, okay, Mike. KR6MR, Bozo 759. You're already hitting S9 and breaking a little over. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Well, this ought to be pretty close.
I went through and looked at my weather station. I've got a Davis station. It's only 4 years old, so I can't go back any more than 4 years for my rain total.
Okay, tell me again now. So your rain total over the last 4 years, what have you have? What's your average?
Okay, 2024 so far this year, 37 inches. 2023, 39.5 inches. 2022, 32 inches. And in 2021, 52.93 inches. Go ahead.
Yeah, Meadow Vista, very good. Lots of rain up there. You must be in the rain belt, that's for sure. 52 inches, boy, you get wet up there, don't you? We've never had even 25 inches. 2 years ago was twice our normal here. Over.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens the rest of this year. I hope that we get some snow this year.
Well, you can take your snow and shove it, and shovel it. I'm not a snowman anymore. I was raised in Wisconsin and Michigan, and I've had my fill of snow. But anyway, no problem. I like to see it. It's a pretty thing. Anyway, John, good to hear you. Thanks very much for checking in. You have a great Thanksgiving there, and we'll look for you, of course, not tomorrow night because there's no net, but we'll look for you on Sunday. KR6MR, Meadow Vista, K6MYC. We got a total of 3 inches so far.
Okay, Mike. Well, good with your 3 inches. Maybe your turkey can swim. Anyway, have a happy Thanksgiving, and take care for you and Judy. And see you Sunday night, KR6MR.
Okay.
226 is here.
226. I didn't think we'd get you, but we got you. You must have a house full there.
Yeah, I ran out here and just got here just in time to check in on 10 and then over here to you, so sorry about that. Running a little late tonight. WA6OIB 226.
Okay, well, if you can stick around a couple of minutes, I'm going to try and get Reading, see if we can get Reading in here. I did work Reading KD6SW on 6 meters on Monday with a pretty good signal, so I was surprised at that. We also had good contact with John yesterday, KR6MR in Meadow Vista, with his, well, I think he's now running about 80 to 100 watts or so on 1296, but we had our first really good contact, 5 minutes of almost solid copy. Over.
You and I doubled. I was talking to John up there. He was S9 here. If you're still copying, John, you had a great signal here this evening. Best I've heard you. WA6OIB.
Okay, W6OFE, real quick. Yes, good signal. Back to net.
Okay. What I said, John and I had a good 1296 contact the other night, first time, and he's been working really hard on his 1296 station, and it's finally paying off. We had an unusually good evening, about 5 minutes of solid copy before it got a little thin. Well, we didn't get thin. We finally just quit. We got run out of stuff to talk about after 5 minutes, Canover.
Oh, very good. All right. Well, that's great. Yeah, well, I need to get my antenna down and get some work done on it, doggone it. I want to get back on 1296.
Yeah, well, we need you back on as well. I think we had 15, but normally we get closer to 20, 21 check-ins there. 15 yesterday, which was a little light, but that's to be expected on this weekend here. And we didn't get anything out of Reno and Nevada lately. All those stations are down for the count until they get a chance to get up there and find out what's wrong. Larry can't climb anymore to fix his problem, and Daniel took everything down before a contest about 3 or 4 weeks ago and hasn't gotten it back up again. Roof's been covered with snow or ice or something. So there you go. Let's go to Redding, KD6 Sugar Whiskey, KD6SW, KD6 Sugar Whiskey, or KO6HS, Kilo Oscar 6 Hotel Sierra, K6MYC, calling and standing by. Redding, go ahead.
Okay, signal has started to come back up. KD6 shortwave, KD6SW at number 145 in Redding, over.
145 in Redding, we got you. Good signal. It's not bodacious, but certainly Q5. Even Judy copied it with no trouble. Good to hear you. And how's your rain total so far this year? Has it come up past the 11?
I don't know. Jerry would be the guy to fill you in on that. I don't keep track of it. The West, I think, has come up a couple of feet in this last couple of rains, so that's a good sign, over.
Oh, boy, I missed that. You went right down to just below readability. Ken, did you get any of it?
Negative. I just catch a word now and then. That's all I got.
Yeah, we went down for both of us, Rich, so we'll try it again in just a minute. Let me see if Jerry is in here. And, of course, if we lose you completely and you're still copying, let me wish you a very good Thanksgiving. Have a good day tomorrow and the rest of the weekend, and we'll see you perhaps on Sunday night. KD6SW, K6MYC, looking for KO6HS, Kilo Oscar 6, Hotel Sierra. How about it, Jerry? Oh, boy, Jerry must have a house full of company there. Normally I hear a grumble of a voice there, and sometimes stronger or sometimes weaker than yours, Rich, but I don't think he's there tonight. Let me see if it's come back up at all, and you can tell me again about your rain total. For us here, a total of 3 inches since May. 1, 2, 3. 3 inches since May. Over. KD6SW, K6MYC. We've only had 3 inches of rain since May. Over. Boy, he dropped out, didn't he?
Yeah, nothing at all out there.
Boy, I can't hear him at all. Maybe even not hearing us. Okay. Is there anybody else before we go to Nevada? K6MYC.
Whiskey Alpha 6.
Kilo Golf 6, Queen Nancy Yankee.
Rancho Oakley.
Okay, we got 3 of you here. KG6QNY, good evening, Marcus. Give us your number.
1091, and good evening and happy Thanksgiving to you, Mike, and I'll be seeing Ken tomorrow.
Well, thank you very much, Marcus. 1091, we got you. You have a good Thanksgiving yourself, and hopefully we'll see you on Sunday night there. Thank you very much. There's 2 other check-ins behind you, so I'm going to grab them quickly. Who are the other check-ins again? Please try it, guys. K6MYC.
Rancho Oakley.
Oh, N6RO. You weren't one of them, but we'll take you there. We did pass by you, but we didn't hear you. N6 Radio Oakley, K6MYC 835. What's up?
Yeah,
Yeah, K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. Howdy doody, both you guys. What'd I say? High temperature day was 59, and dinner was mahi-mahi and Brussels sprouts. And just the information on 1296 last night, after spending a lot of time measuring the feed line, the coax, all the way out, I had to re-educate myself on the antenna analyzer, how to work it. I finally determined the cable was okay. And it turned out that the amplifier has got a problem, probably relays inside. Anyway, happy today, and we'll see you on Sunday, I guess, in 6RO.
Good evening, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Sounding great as usual. Good to hear you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, same to you.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I think I got that much out of it on 1296, although I had to kind of piece it together. But I got the news that the big feed line was okay. It was in the amplifier. You just weren't sure what it was. And I'm sure you've been on the phone with Jim, huh?
No, not yet. Yeah.
Well, you might get on the phone with him. He might be able to save you a little troubleshooting time, over.
Yeah, it's a Beco amp, so I'm going to call John, KF6I. I think he does the repairs.
Oh, okay. I thought that one was a PQL. You were going to get a PQL, but you couldn't wait, so you got this one instead, right?
I forgot why I did that. I just sort of like, the Beco line, and I enjoy Jim's amplifier on 2 meters.
Yeah, okay. No worries. Alrighty. Well, have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow. We didn't have anything special tonight. You did the mahi-mahi and the Brussels sprout. Sounds good. We had pizza, and it was actually good, very good. It was a stuffed pizza pre-made. Matt bought 3 of them, and we brought them home, and he baked them. So that's all we had to do is stick them in the oven. And they came out very, very nice. We enjoyed them. We overate. Both Judy and I were forced to eat 3 pieces, and it was a struggle, but we tried to push the last piece away, but it kept getting closer to our mouth, over.
Happens to me, too. Although I can't eat pizzas that have the crust made out of wheat because I'm allergic to gluten. Anyway, you guys have a good family gathering tomorrow, and I'll start working on this amplifier so I can be a bit louder and take care of that QSB issue. You know, I'll go from loud to medium instead of medium to not there. 7-3s and 6RO.
Okay. Have a good one, Ken. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And we'll see you on Sunday night, probably. Let's see. We had one other breaker toward the Sacramento area, K6MYC. Who was that?
WA6HNA 1013.
Oh, 1013. Good evening, Greg. Yeah, I'm pointed more or less in your direction, so I won't move anything. WA6HNA, K6MYC. Good signal, and glad to have you in here. This is on your vertical, right?
Yeah, still on the vertical. Hey, but I did get a delivery of all of the rack equipment for putting the solar panels on today. So we're making progress to getting antennas back up on the roof eventually.
Yeah, very good, very good. I know you're making progress. You're doing more than we would expect you to. You're a workhorse there, Greg. You're doing great. Thanks much for checking in here with Vertical No Sweat. We hear you. That's the main thing. And Greg is on. I mean, Phil is on also. He's down the bend with KO6KD. So you might, if you haven't already figured it out, you might drop down and see if Bill can hear you when you're vertical there. Over.
Okay, will do. Thanks, Mike. I got some people here pinging me in the background, so I better run. And happy Thanksgiving. Glad you got some rain. We're at 4.5 inches here in Groveland so far since October 1. 73.
Yeah, well, we're up to 3. We had one batch of 1 inch, and then the next batch was 2 inches, and just a nothing in between thing. And then we don't expect any rain now, it says, for about a week, which is disappointing. But we are going to have a very nice day tomorrow. Apparently, it's supposed to be sunny. Temperatures ranging up to about 60, maybe a bit more. So we're looking forward to that. It should be a very, very nice Thanksgiving day for us. Over.
Okay, very good. Yeah, we'll be down in Modesto, so a little north of you, but not too far away. So, all right, well, thanks so much. And again, enjoy the holiday. We're into the holiday season now. K6MYC, WA6HNA.
Very good evening to you, Greg. Thank you. 7-3. Have a great time in Modesto. Good Thanksgiving to you, and we'll see you Sunday night. KWA6HNA, K6MYC. Anybody else before we go to Nevada?
KW6T, Bozo 410.
Well, knock me over, why don't you? By God, you're loud. KW6T, good evening, Russ.
Hey, Mike, good evening. Yeah, I was just, we just got back from the Bay Area about an hour ago, and I just realized, hey, it's Wednesday, better check into the Bozo Net. So, anyway, just thought I'd jump in and catch you. Good thing I did. I mean, I've been on here about a minute, and that's it.
Well, you timed it just perfectly. We're just 1/32 of the 32nd of an inch from going to Nevada. See you later, and thanks much. Have a great Thanksgiving. I assume you came home for Thanksgiving, huh?
Oh yeah. I cooked dinner actually. So spending a day in the Bay Area, I normally cook today, but it was one of those things you can't avoid. So anyway, so yeah, I'll be doing a lot more. I'm doing some cooking tonight, and I'm going to be wrapping it up in the morning. So anyway, yeah, a real busy day tomorrow. Only about 15 people, but you know, it's still a pretty good crowd. So all right, Mike, Lay 73. Have a good evening, and we'll catch you on Sunday then. What is your call sign? K6MYC, boy. In KW6T.
Ken, did you have something for Russ?
Just hello and happy Thanksgiving up there, Russ. Nice signal.
I thought you broke in. Maybe it was somebody else.
No, it wasn't me. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving up there, Russ.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Thank you, sir. Take care.
Yep, 73 all. KW6T clear.
KW6T, I forgot your QTH, Russ. Where are you?
Oh, beautiful downtown Latrobe, California. It's just a wide spot in the road, basically. It's got a couple of stop signs and one yield sign, and the schoolhouse has been here since the mid-1800s, so it's been around a while.
That has. Okay. Very good. Well, have a good time tomorrow. Don't burn yourself in the stove. And we got 30, 35, 40 coming, so we're going to have a big day, too. We got 3 turkeys roasting. That'll start any time now. 7-3, Russ, thanks for checking in. Glad we caught you. See you Sunday.
73, Mike. KW6T clear.
Bye-bye. Now, anybody else before we go to Nevada? We got a whole bunch out of that area. Boy, didn't we ever. It's a big area. Coming up to Nevada. Okay, Richard. I heard you earlier, and I guess you worked at Dennis, KD6BQ, KD6Bisquick, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249. Yeah, I was trying to get QUI's attention because I was hearing bits and pieces of him, and I thought if he might point at me, I might be able to copy him, but I don't know if he heard me, but I didn't hear him come back. Over.
Well, I didn't hear him either, but by that time my antenna was clear up to Santa Cruz, and I didn't want to run it back to him because I figured he would be gone. He doesn't stick around that long when he closes. I was hoping that you would get him, but apparently he did not hear you. I'll try to remember to mention to him to be advised to stick around at the end of the transmissions and keep an ear out for you and others that are a good distance away. He's in Charlie Mike 95. That's a hell of a path for you. Over.
Yeah, I just, I recognized that I was hearing him, and I was copying, some of the words. He wasn't Q5. But I thought maybe if I get his attention on CW and he point at me and maybe either talk or CW back, I might be able to work him.
I don't know if he's got CW. I'm pretty sure he's capable, but I don't know how fast he can get over to it. Anyway, good to hear you, and hopefully you're set up for a nice Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, over.
Oh, yeah, we're all set up. The wife's been kind of preparing things all week, so things are pretty much just put it in the oven and they'll be ready, so you don't have to work too hard tomorrow. So, yeah, we're looking forward to that, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family as well. And Larry's standing by out here in the wings, too. K6MYC, KD6BQ.
Okay, how many do you have coming over?
Oh, not a lot, just the two of us plus my son.
Okay, well, have fun. Enjoy your very personal dinner there. If your wife's been cooking all week, it ought to be fabulous. Take care, Richard, and thanks very much for being there. Good to hear you. We had you checked in from earlier, 249, of course. Way back at the beginning, we heard you when you called QUI. And I'll try to remember to mention that to him and see if we can get a connection with you. That would be a good one, particularly in a contest. That would be a great grid square for you. All right, 7-3. Larry, hopefully you can hear us. N7WT, K6MYC.
K6MYC, N7WT, returning number 657, and you finally come up out of just breaking up all the time. You came up about 5.7, so you cleared up. But when your signal goes down, it gets real choppy, and it's very hard to copy. So anyway, hopefully you're hearing me okay. When I keyed down on you, when you turned it over to me, you were about 5 and 7 at the time. But prior to that, talking to Richard, I could hardly understand you because of the chop. N7WT, over.
Yeah, well, no chop on you at the moment. If it's there, you're so goddamn strong, and it doesn't matter. You're knocking me off the chair here, so very strong. Great to hear you so potent, Larry. I wish you were potent like this on 1296 and 220. Well, yeah, on 220, you seem to have some receive issues there. I don't know whether you got local noise or what's going on there, but everybody was hearing you, and we were calling, and you were only coming back about half the time. Anyway, never mind. Have a good Thanksgiving. Larry, do you have anybody coming in, or are you going somewhere?
I'm staying home. By the way, that whole transmission, you can fire from 5 and 9. Follow Q5 up. It's really weird. When the band's up and your Q5 and clean, when it drops down, it goes into that chop. But anyway, so I'm staying home, and it's not going anywhere. Just seeing the wife. That's it. K6NYC and 7WT.
Okay, we'll make the best of it, Larry. 73. Have a good Thanksgiving. I don't know if Daniel's there, but we'll probably get Stan, because I think Stan's been checking in with Dennis. So Stan, pick it up over there in Fallon, Nevada. I'll move the antenna more your way. K7SUN, K7 Sugar Uniform November, K6MYC, over. Stan was in here earlier. K7SUN, K7 Sugar Uniform November, K6MYC. Nothing heard. How about you, Daniel, on 2 meters? You have anything in the air on 2 meters? KE7UQL, K6MYC, over. Boy, Daniel must have every antenna he has must be on the ground. That's a shame. Okay, well, no net tomorrow, guys, for what it's worth. There's no net on Thursday, so we'll see you on Sunday night, guys, and have a good Thanksgiving weekend here. And 7WT, K6BQ, K6MYC, clear and closing.
Yeah, 7-3, Mike, you're 5 and 9, solid, and 7WT.
Ken, are you still here? Ken may have gone in. He's got a house full of company.
No, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead. Say hello to the guys. They're loud.
750.
Well, howdy up there. I've been listening. You're all got good signals here tonight. Happy Thanksgiving to all you up there, WA60IB.
5 and 9 here on 10 and 7WT, 7-3. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you down there.
Don't eat too much turkey, Larry.
How about you, Richard?
Yeah, you're both doing good up here. Ken's about 5 dB over 9, and you're running about S9 right now, Mike, so he was a little stronger. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving to both of you, and we'll look for you on, I guess, Sunday night there. K6MYC with WA6OIB, KD6BQ in Nevada.
Okay, good night, you guys.
Good night, Richard, and 73 you can. I'm going to go back to the Bay Area for late checks and missed, but if you're going to go in, we wish you a very, very good, you and Gwen, a very good Thanksgiving. I know you got family coming over, and we've got a big gang at our place too, so have a good one. Enjoy. Hopefully no fights break out between the dogs or the cats or the kids or the family. Never know these days. 73 Ken, WA6OIB, K6MYC.
Yeah, well, let's hope not. Yeah, we're going to have a nice crew. Marcus is coming over, too, to join us, so that'll be nice. And we'll have a good time. 73's WA6OIB.
73 Ken.
Nit.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the Bay Area quickly for anybody that we might have missed. Here we go.
756.
Oh, there's 756 pointed toward Nevada. You got a good signal, Darren. 756 KJ6KFB. Thanks for checking in. I'm coming your way. Go ahead, Daniel. Darren.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, that's a lot better than where you were. Good evening, Mike. Hope you have a nice Thanksgiving and don't eat too much.
Well, that's a given. I'm going to eat too much, and I'm going to fall asleep right afterwards because turkey really puts you to sleep. It's got those endorphins in them, you know.
Oh, I don't need that. My goodness, I can fall asleep just after, a chicken burrito.
I can fall asleep eating potato chips, for heaven's sakes. Judy watches me fall asleep every night before dinner. I sat there this morning when she put the blog on for me that I missed last night, and I sat there at 10 o'clock in the morning in a chair in front of the computer listening to the guy that has all we know, and we know, and it was a good, interesting program, and I was hearing most of it, but I slept through it. By the time I was over, I was just waking up, and Judy said, yeah, you were sleeping. Yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning. I had just gotten up, for heaven's sakes. Over.
Yeah, I feel that way some days, too. Well, fortunately, I get a few days off, so I'm going to enjoy it. And you do the same. And pass along my Thanksgiving wishes to you and yours. I'll let you move along. I'm sure there's more traffic in the Bay waiting for you. KJ6, KFB.
Well, I hope so, but I doubt it. But we'll give them a courtesy glance in there.
And a happy Thanksgiving to you.
There you go. Judy said it to you. And I was going to pass it on, and I'll do the same. Have a good one, Darren. Pleasure to hear you and your most consistent check-in here. KJ6KFB, K6MYC. See you Sunday night.
USL.
Okay, here we are back into the Bay Area. Bay Area late checks or missed. We're missing KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie and KF6QCH. Not to mention several others. K6MYC Bozo Net. 2 meters, late checks and missed. Over.
Oh, good evening, Mike. This is Whiskey Bravo 6. Whiskey November India 1090.
We got you, Gary. Good evening. I forgot to call you. I've have lost you in my repertoire of call signs there. I don't know why, because I try to remember everybody that I know in the Bay Area, and for some reason your name doesn't come up. Don't take it personal. But the other guys, most of them have been checking in for years, and you haven't been. I guess that's probably more of it than anything. I have deeper grooves in my brain from the other guys there. Anyway, great to hear you. Hopefully you're going to have a good Thanksgiving. Tell me if you're going someplace or staying home. We're staying here. We're locked in for 35 or 40. Over.
QSL, Mike. Yes, we are staying here as well. We're going to have my daughter, both daughters, and then son-in-law and grandchild here. Grandson is going to be over for Thanksgiving, so we're staying put. We're going to, actually, the radio I'm talking with you, the radio is on the table we're going to be using for Thanksgiving dinner, so it's going to get moved. So, anyway, yes, so we're going to stay put, and I understand you had a big, 30 to 45, or 30 to 40, that's a lot of people. And, you know, Mike, I've been eager to check in now when you come back, because usually the first round we haven't finished dinner yet, so it's just as well you wait for the second go-around, because I most likely would be here. K6NYC with Judy on the side there, WB6W9.
Okay, very good, Gary. And yeah, we're gonna have a group here. There's no doubt about it. It's well, it'll be interesting. Well, it starts, you know, from about 10 o'clock on when people start to arrive, and it'll probably be winding down by dark because we're trying to eat early. We're going to eat about 2 o'clock so we can get the older folks back on the road heading home before they run out of daylight. But that'll still leave us with about 20 people in the house. But we've got sleeping quarters to burn. And Matt's motorhome, his toy hauler has got beds, extra beds, and I think we'll have room for everybody that wants to stay. So there you are. We have had a couple of the kids occasionally sleep on the couches, but that's not a bad place either. Couches are very comfortable, and they're near the fire, which is even better, the fireplace. Good evening to you, Gary. Thank you for coming in, and we'll see you. No net tomorrow night, no net on Thursday night this time, but everything back to normal next week. We'll see you Sunday night. WB6WNI, K6MYC.
Oh, very fine, Mike. So happy Thanksgiving to you and Judy. And yes, we're going to eat early too for this reason, because of the 2-year-old. We're going to eat early because the later you get, the more chances you have for him getting rowdy. Anyway, again, 73. And by the way, conditions are so good tonight, I could hear you no matter where you were pointed. So it's that good. 73 and happy Thanksgiving. K6NYC WB679.
And you're ripping loud here too, so it doesn't surprise me that you're hearing me everywhere with the 1500 watts here. We got a great path between us on this band for sure, Gary. 7-3, my friend. Take care. We'll see you Sunday night. Have a great weekend. K6MYC clear, and listening for anyone else before we QRT here. We're going to go south one more time to Lake Isabella and see if there's anybody down there, but I doubt it. K6MYC, Bozo Net, Bay Area. How about KW6S, 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 and AF6 United, K6MYC. Where are you guys? Boy, anybody else? I'm just standing by one more time. Bay Area, late checks are missed, 2 meters. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go for Eddie and anybody else down south here. We're heading down south to Porterville. And we'll also be lined up with Lake Isabella here. So here we're coming down to 200, 190, 180 something, 170, 160,
150.
Even?
Even.
150. Close enough. KB6RQU, N6SWR, KE6BK, or anybody else in the Southland looking 2-meter Bozo Net, 2 meters Bozo Net. Check-ins, please, K6MYC.
Bravo, Victor Bravo, W6 Bravo, Victor Bravo, Delta Mike 13.
Okay, I hear Delta Mike 13, I believe. Just give it to me again. Give me your Bozo number. This is Mike, Kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee Charlie, and I am Bozo 47. Bozo 47 and net control up here in the northern half. Give me your Bozo number again and your call sign if you would. K6MYC, over.
Whiskey 6, Bravo, Victor, Bravo, number 1164, 1164.
1164, we've got it. And I missed the prefix of the call. Give me the call one more time, because I just got the antenna peaked on you as you were giving me the call sign. We got your Bozo number. 1164. My name is Mike, and I'm in Central California near Fresno, Delta Mike 07. Go ahead again, please. K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, this is Whiskey 6. Bravo, Victor, Bravo. Whiskey 6, Bravo, Victor, Bravo. My name is Vlad, Victor Lima Alpha Delta.
Oh, very good, Vlad.
And I see in person a long time ago on Dayton.
Yeah, very good, Vlad. Are you a friend of Vlad, K6 Victor Papa up here in the San Francisco Bay Area? Are you Vlad's friend up here, over?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad you're in here. We also want to try and work you on 6 meters Monday night. We get down your direction about 9 o'clock, if you can wait that long. About 9 o'clock on 6 meters, we get down to the Southern California group. So if you can wait that long, we'll be looking for you on 50.140. 50.140, Vlad, but what a pleasure to work you. You have a great Thanksgiving down there, and thank you very, very much for checking in here. W6 Bravo Victor Bravo, Kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee Charlie. Mike, over.
Thank you very much, Mike. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Nice to the contact, to press 2 meters. And I definitely will be on 6 meter on Monday. Again, happy Thanksgiving and 73.
Give me your grid square, Vlad. Give me your grid square. Are you in Delta Mike 13 or Delta Mike 12? Over.
Delta Mike 13. Delta Mike 13.
QSL Delta Mike 13. I'm in Delta Mike 07, so we got quite a path here. Good to hear you. I'm running 1,500 watts and a 19-element Yagi. A 19-element Yagi at 100 feet. So that's the setup here. 1,500 watt solid state into the 19-element Yagi at 100 feet. Back to you, Vlad, and 73s. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll look for you Sunday and Monday night both. Sunday night and Monday night. Sunday on 2 meters, Monday night on 6 meters. Case W6 Bravo Victor Bravo, K6MYC.
Roger, and I'm running about 1 kilowatt on 2 overall heat element antennas. It's my mode-bound setup for 2 meters, and I just installed this antenna 3 days ago. It looks like they're working fine, and they're not so far from the ground. It's they're about like 15 feet high, top antenna from the ground, but pointer to your direction.
Okay, what's your power? Vlad said your power on 6 meters was about 300 watts. How much power are you running here on 2? Over.
I'm running about 1 kilowatt right now.
100 watts. Well, you're doing pretty well for 100 watts. This is 1,500 here. I'm running about 1,500 in your direction, so you're doing very well and you're hearing very well. Thank you for checking in. I'm glad you got the antenna up, and we'll look for you in the near future. We'll be happy to hear you every time we have a net here. Normally, I'm checking in your direction. I normally check your direction right around 7:30 on 2 meters, 7:30 to 7:40 on 2 meters going your direction there. And then we do it at the end of the net also for late checks and missed, Vlad. So you've got 2 opportunities to catch us here on 2 meters. 73s, my friend, and again, have a great Thanksgiving weekend there. W6BVB, Baker, Victor Baker. Tell me your town, tell me your city. Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie near Fresno. Over. Oh, 1 kilowatt.
And city is Lagoon.
I got you. 1 kilowatt, 1 kilowatt. We got it. Okay. Well, that's why we're hearing you. So thank you for running the kilowatt, Vlad. Some nights are better. I think tonight is quite good, but I think we could even hear you stronger on other nights there. I know the antenna's at 50 feet. How big is the Yagi? What was the size of your Yagi again? Over.
It's about 4 meter long, 4 meter long.
4 meters long.
4 meters long. Okay, very good. I missed that. Thank you for the whoever's helping us here. Was that you, Frank?
Roger.
Imagine you're hearing him. That's interesting that you're hearing him.
Well, your preamp that I thought might have blown up was nothing wrong with that. Tell you later.
That was Frank.
Okay, thank you very much, and 73 guys.
Okay, somebody else in there too. Who's the other station? K6MYC Bozo Net. Over. Okay, I'm going to get out of here, guys. 73s to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Frank, go ahead and shut the net down. Shut the stream down. Sorry to keep you out here so late. W6 Bravo Sierra and the group with W6 Baker Victor Baker, K6MYC 73 all.
All right, good night, Mike and all the net. And good night to those on the stream. I'm going to shut it down. W6